From stay-at-home mom to CEO of a company that grew over 500% last year alone, one Redmond woman has lots of reasons to love the most important meal of the day. Take a look.
This woman's son is allergic to a lot of things. And a couple years ago, it got so bad, he could barely even eat out at restaurants.
When we traveled, we would always have a backpack full of food. So we thought other people have to have the same issue.
So Patricia started packing her son oatmeal to go. And now, just a couple years later, she's building a breakfast empire. Oat by oat.
So we have flavors that are nut-free. Many people have a nut allergy. So we've taken nuts out of many of them. 11 of our 15 flavors are vegan. So many people that, like for my son, if he sees it's vegan, he knows he can eat it. So vegan, and we also have certified gluten-free oats in many of our flavors. So if they're gluten intolerant, they can eat those flavors.
Her son also inspired the company's name.
I was doing an art project with my oldest son, and we were making an airplane out of a shoebox. And I was struggling a little with that, but I said, I can make you a propeller out of a straw. He was like, okay, so we did that. And it didn't turn out all that awesome, but we were in the middle of starting the business, and for some reason that stuck.
And if the name doesn't catch your attention, the flavors definitely will. How about PB&J or peaches and berry bramble?
Well, my favorite is the cherry chia, which is Michigan to me, where I grew up.
Right now, all the packaging is done by hand, which is pretty hard to believe when you know how much oatmeal they sell. But soon they are going to add an automated line.
That will increase our capacity at the lowest possible speed 12 times. So right now we're doing about a cup a minute. So if on the automated line, it would be 12 cups a minute.
But that doesn't mean these employees are getting the boot. They will be very busy just in other areas of the company.
We joke about having to wear hairnets, so hairnet pride, and having donuts on Fridays. These things are meaningful, right?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't look good, don't put it out there. So we always tell our employees, if you wouldn't purchase this, if you wouldn't eat it, if you wouldn't buy it, don't put it out on the line. So we're looking at those quality measures along the way.
It takes a lot to run any business, but this one is seriously growing.
We're sold in all 50 states now, and we're sold in Guam, Canada, United Arab Emirates, and soon to be China, Japan, Kuwait, New Zealand, and then we're talking about doing missionary hunger projects with Africa and Colombia.
Back in December, they were featured in Rachel Ray's magazine, and now Oprah is calling for the fall issue of her O magazine. And that's even a lot just to say.
Maybe we just haven't even stopped long enough to think about being overwhelmed. We just keep going with it. So now, though, we're starting to see we have really just scratched the surface. There are so many more places that this fits really well in.
They have 15 flavors right now, but they're always looking for more. And if their curry up oatmeal shows you anything, it's that they are down to try everything, at least once.
Sometimes it's a great hit, and sometimes it's like, no, never. Don't do that.